The smartphone world may be on the edge of its biggest visual transformation in over a decade. According to multiple industry leaks, supply chain reports, and analyst predictions, Apple is preparing something radical for 2026. The iPhone 18 Pro Max could finally deliver what users have wanted for years, a true full-screen iPhone. No notch, no holes, no visual distractions. Unlike most yearly upgrades that focus on faster chips or better cameras, the iPhone 18 Pro Max is rumored to focus on something far more ambitious, redefining how a smartphone display should look and feel. Apple has always treated the display as the emotional center of the iPhone. Over the years, it moved from thick bezels to slim borders, from LCD to OLED, from Touch ID to Face ID, and from the notch to the dynamic island. Each step removed clutter and increased immersion. Now, insiders claim Apple's ultimate vision is finally within reach, a seamless slab of glass, edge to edge. The key technology behind this? Under-display Face ID. Right now, Face ID relies on multiple components: infrared cameras, dot projectors, flood illuminators, and sensors, all packed into the notch or dynamic island. With the iPhone 18 Pro Max, Apple is reportedly placing these components beneath the OLED display, allowing infrared light to pass through microscopic transparent areas of the panel. This is extremely difficult. Unlike fingerprint sensors, Face ID needs precise 3D facial mapping. Putting it under a display can cause light distortion, slower recognition, higher power usage, and accuracy problems. Android brands tried under-display cameras years ago, and image quality suffered badly. Apple, however, is famous for waiting until technology meets its standards. Not good enough, near perfect. Analysts believe Apple has been testing under-display Face ID internally since 2023, refining transparency zones, infrared wavelengths, and AI-based correction. By 2026, Apple may finally be confident enough to launch it, starting with the Pro Max. Another interesting rumor? The selfie camera may move slightly off-center, possibly as a small punch hole or semi-hidden sensor. This could allow Apple to cluster Face ID hardware under the screen more efficiently. Will selfie quality suffer? That's the big concern. Leaks suggest Apple may counter this with a higher resolution front camera, a larger aperture, and heavy computational photography, using the neural engine to compensate for reduced light. And what about the dynamic island? If Face ID moves under the display, its role changes. Possible outcomes include a smaller software-only island, a floating UI that appears only when needed, or Apple quietly retiring it altogether. A true full-screen iPhone would change everything. More immersive video, better gaming, cleaner photography previews, and a much stronger emotional impact. Psychologically, uninterrupted glass simply feels more futuristic and premium. The display itself is rumored to be next-gen OLED with ultra-thin bezels, promotion from 1 to 120 Hz, higher brightness, better efficiency, and improved burn-in resistance. Performance will still matter too, with a next-generation A-series Pro chip, improved AI processing, better cooling, and longer battery life thanks to stacked battery tech. Of course, this design won't be easy to manufacture. Lower yields, higher costs, and limited early availability could push prices higher, with estimates starting around $1,299 or more. But Apple may need this redesign. The smartphone market is slowing. Phones all look the same. A full-screen iPhone would be a visual shockwave, instantly recognizable and impossible to ignore. Will it be perfect? Probably not. First-generation tech always has trade-offs. But if these rumors are accurate, the iPhone 18 Pro Max won't just be another upgrade. It could mark the beginning of invisible technology, where the phone disappears, and only the screen remains. And if Apple pulls this off, the smartphone industry may never look the same again.